Hi, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Likes podcast. I'm Chy.
And I'm Winter.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Let me show you guys my Valentine's Day outfit. That's a lot of titty.
Yeah, let's see it. Oh, I want to get freaky with you. Look, Jeff talking about, yeah.
And that jacket that I just had on is Shy's little musty jacket that she left at my house. So that wasn't part of the outfit.
Is it musty?
No. But, so my outfit is a Soldier of Love theme.
Oh, wow. I didn't know we were doing themes. I said, let's just wear something for Valentine's Day.
Okay, so I wanted to be a love bug, and I was going to, try to go to the store and get little, antennas.
Cute.
But I was like, I don't have time for that, so I got to make it shake with what I got. So
my outfit.
Show the boots. Her Santa Claus boots. I called her boots Santa Claus boots.
Now, look, I mean, I'm like, it's Valentine's. It's pink. We're cute. We're girly.
Yes, and I know you probably noticed that I have a very deep tan. That is because it is February 14th.
Blackface.
Yes, and February 14th, it's when the biracials Black History Month starts. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, y'all. I got a spray tan yesterday, and it was a little darker than I anticipated, but. Yeah. It's literally what color I am when I tan in the summer. So I'm like, whatever, if you go back and look at the episodes, I'm the same color. But the drastic change from my winter color to this overnight, I was like, oh no, this is controversial.
That's what I say. Check on your light skinned friend in the wintertime.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at us. Compared to my tan right now.
What I was about to say.
What?
You know why I didn't get one? Because
I told her to get one too.
Because I knew I was going to get laser and I can't do both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to pick one or the other, and I'm always choose to be hairless.
Yeah, you're not supposed to get laser with a spray tan apparently. I don't get many spray tans, but and when it's this time of year when we've been out of the sun for months.
Yeah, and we're going to film, so I can get wanting to look just a little bit, add a little.
And I don't know, I just look better when I'm tanned. I get so freaking pasty and pale during this time, and my legs are so white, it's actually insane. I'm nah. I be asking my boyfriend am I too can you, is my paleness disgusting you? And he's like, no, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really care about I really don't care about tanning that much. And you know what's crazy? You know how I knew I had white in me before I took that DNA test? I burn.
And it's I don't burn.
Yeah, I burn. I'm the only one of my sisters that burns, and I'll get those heat rashes. But I like having a little sunburnt little.
You're a little freckly,
yeah, just a little sunburnt tan.
I've never had a sunburn, so
while the comparison is crazy on this right now.
I know, it is crazy. I love being tan though. It's actually amazing. And I've been wearing my little bows lately. This is just my thing now. So if you guys have something to say, just save it, because I genuinely don't care. I feel so kawaii. Not actually kawaii, but cute kawaii, the word
it
kawaii.
It is cute, a little bow.
I like it. So we are actually filming this episode 2 weeks in advance. Yes, we are, because the next episode that we're dropping is going to be a vlog in New Orleans. Remember? I
didn't agree to that.
Yes, you did.
I never said nothing.
This is the Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah, and that's literally next week.
Is it?
Yeah. Valentine's Day is next week.
Oh, I thought it was 2 weeks away.
No.
Oh.
And we can't do that.
Oh, we dropped the episode yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Delete that. My bad, I forgot. Anyways, we are filming this episode a full week in advance. Yeah. We
actually really filmed yesterday, and we're filming again today.
Yeah, so oh my God, we already talked about everything yesterday, so we're going to do something a little bit different today. But today is technically the day that we got back from New Orleans yesterday. We actually haven't gone yet, though. So hopefully we had fun.
Yeah.
Talking to future us while we're editing, hopefully we had fun. Yeah.
Hopefully no shit went down.
Yeah, hopefully nothing went down.
Hopefully everything was smooth. Hopefully every transition was great.
And we're going to have a bunch of New Orleans content on our Patreon for you guys. And you guys, please go check that out.
Well, I don't know if it'll be uploaded the next day, today, because it's it's going to be a lot. It's 5 days, damn near 4 or 5 days.
We also have a camera crew coming with us. So that's exciting. We're excited about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it's costing us a pretty penny. Which we didn't know.
We didn't know that. So we're not going to.
were like talking to this camera crew like for what, about a month about everything that we're gonna do, and like we met them through a friend of ours, and didn't talk about money not one time.
And I think it's both. I think we're both. We're at fault, and so are they, because it should have been addressed in the beginning, but it was brought to us in a sense
sprung
of like,
on us a little.
Yeah, it was brought on us like like the money part was sprung on us, and it was just like, wait, how that?
Yeah.
We didn't know we had to pay.
I'm nervous.
It was for the cause.
I'm nervous about being able to day drink and night drink.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hard thing for me. I'm not going to lie.
Everyone knows I am a horrible day drinker because I will pass out and miss every single thing at nighttime.
Same. Like, I genuinely will. Like, I need my rest. I'm not an all day and all nighter. Like, that's never been my thing.
Not anymore.
No. I can't even believe. Do you remember like 2016, 2017 when it was like the day parties and then people would go to the club after?
My first party in LA was Toxic.
Yes.
Toxic day
we
party.
would go to Toxic and then everybody would like go eat or something and then go to the club after.
Exactly.
What the
I can't do that no more.
That isn't why.
Auntie gotta go take a nap.
Auntie gotta go to bed.
Auntie gotta go to sleep.
Once you hit 28, oh my God, baby. They weren't lying. They
really weren't lying. Your body, everything starts to really kind of shift. It all goes downhill. My knees be creaking. But no, I literally was thinking that too. I told her that today. I was like, man, I don't know how we're gonna really make it. And then we got a camera crew expecting us to really be live and do the most and be turned
the whole time.
Like, come on, come in the room while we sleep.
Well, on last week's episode, I talked about how my boyfriend had pissed me off. And I just, on the way here, he pissed me off technically yesterday, but for y'all, it's a week ago. But he sent me flowers and a little I'm sorry card, which he needed to do.
That is so sweet.
Yeah. What? You're going to give somebody pink eye, bro. Don't fart in the mic. She has no decorum. She literally
I'm gonna delete that.
No, keep that in there. She's been talking about how year 32 is gonna be different for her. She's gonna be classy. Baby, nothing has changed. If anything, she's worse. She's getting worse.
And
with
you know
age.
what's crazy? I haven't taken a shit in like a week, and I know when I travel, it's going to be even worse. Like I'm not a traveling shitter.
I have Miralax at home.
No, I'm gonna take that green tea.
Oh, the skinny one?
Yeah, this like the Asian tea. Because it's literally been a week and I'm like, bro, I can't travel and still, because every time I travel, I don't use the restroom at all.
Really?
Like never. And then like maybe I don't know. It's a rare occurrence, but like, I mean, I can't go out of the...
I took some Miralax for fun about 4 days ago, and I was like, this is probably not going to do anything, because I was like, I feel maybe just a little backed up. And I took some Miralax, and oh my God, it was literally coming out of me like lava. I was like, this is crazy. I thought I was backed up. Apparently I wasn't.
Really?
I was just barely eating much, so...
But I thought Miralax like pushes it out. So you probably were back
It pushed something out.
Yeah, no, that Asian
demon.
That Asian green tea will have me like it will literally be like the poop emoji in the toilet, like just a circle of like poop like layering like that.
She has literally sent me photos of her poop before, or she's tried to.
I took one the other day. Well, like probably like 2 weeks ago.
I would not like to see it, and I'm not joking.
And it was the shape of a C.
She literally like will show me that. But anyway, so we asked you guys on Instagram some of the things that you would want us to talk about, and we also asked a bunch of people their deepest, darkest secrets. What should we start with? What they want us to talk about, or should we start with the deepest, darkest secrets?
I don't even know what they want us to talk about. Let's end with deepest, darkest secrets.
Okay, we'll end with deepest, darkest secrets, but that's why today is a little bit different, because we're doing it very ahead of time.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. So, an interesting one. Religion.
We've talked about religion.
Have we talked about religion?
Yes, we talked about religion. Remember we talked about therapy?
No.
We asked, were we religious?
Favorite vacation and why? That's actually kind of fun.
Favorite vacation?
Because I have one in mind.
What's yours?
Well, first of all, I love going to the DR. Mm-hmm. That's one thing. I do love going to the DR. I always have a good ass time. I went to DR, I want to say, was that 2 years ago? I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years. I don't remember. It was such a grand ball. It was during COVID. Mm-hmm. So
really?
Yeah, was it? Whatever, however long ago. It was during COVID. We go to DR, and all the clubs are closed and everything. So we end up like, hey, like, can you guys take us like a strip club? Like, what's open? He was like, oh yeah, we'll take you. Bro, they take us to a brothel. Literally took us to a brothel.
But that's all that is kind of out there though.
I think I don't know. In Puerto Rico, there's strip clubs, but I know DR is completely different. But I don't know. I haven't been to a strip club in DR because I'm always doing something fun and festive, whatever. But we go to a brothel, and it's literally like just a bunch of girls just wandering around. There's like a stripper pole. Nobody's on the stripper pole. And there's a guy who comes in. He's like a manager, and he's like, and all the girls instantly like freaking roaches, like single file lined, like, line up or whatever. And they're like, yeah, choose the girls that you want. And we're like, what the hell?
That's like the hotel story that I told that time. Remember about all the Asian women lining up? And they were like, no, yes.
Oh, karaoke?
Yeah, karaoke. Yeah.
Remember I told you I've done karaoke before. But so this is way different because literally I was like, oh, can I use the restroom real quick? I go to the restroom. Keep in mind, I have all this video recorded. I recorded this. I go to the restroom. I go into a back room, and there's a giant bed. Like, that is where they go and do the do. Like, it is that crazy. Like, that it was mind-boggling. Like, I was like, okay, where the F are we? Yeah. But whatever, we gonna have a little fun time. So then the friends that I'm with, the guy friends I'm with, is like, can we take, girls back with us? Like, we're not really trying to like sleep with them. We just like want to party with them. Like, we're trying to hire some strippers, basically. Yeah. And the guy's like, the manager's like, yeah, like they can go with you, but like no sex, like just dancing, just partying, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It was like $200 a girl or something like that. So the girls come back with us. Keep in mind, they look young as hell. And I'm like, where y'all IDs at? Because y'all look young as hell. You know,
you asked that?
100%. And they showed it to me. I swear to God. They looked like hella young. And I was like,
buzzkill.
I didn't ask in front of everybody, but I asked them. I was like, how old are you guys? What you want me to have? Underage fucking Dominican
No, but I'm
Republic
saying
prostitutes?
like if they're working, they should already have like their IDs and stuff.
They had their ID.
That's what I'm saying.
You think in DR they give a if you're 17 years old selling coochie?
Weren't you stripping at 17?
Yes, and I had
if somebody asked for your
ID, I had
ID,
a fake social.
Exactly. What I'm saying.
No, it was their ID, but I was like, let me see. I was like, how old are you guys? They're like, oh, we're 21. I'm like, okay, usually, when you lie and they say 18, they're like, we're 21. They show me their ID. I'm like, okay, because I don't know the laws out here and I don't know what's going on. But
they
anyways.
bust the door open. Going to jail.
Right. So whatever. We're like partying with these girls all night. I get tired, blah, blah, blah. But before I get tired, the girls is having a grand ball. They like the guys that we're with. So they like want to just like not for work sleep with the guys that we're with.
Fine, yeah.
And I have a homegirl who was like playing in the girl's cootie. Why she pulled out a used condom out of her vagina while in the hot tub. And the girl was like, no, like that's not from me. It was from her vagina. Kid you not. It was from her vagina. She pulled it out her coochie. Nasty story.
Oh my.
And she was hella pretty, like this young pretty ass girl.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like,
poor baby.
My goodness, this girl is probably getting like ran
through
in this freaking brothel in the DR. Like, oh my goodness.
And you know what's crazy? They are beautiful out there. And when I recently went to Turks, strip clubs are illegal out there. So because she's going to Turks.
I'm going to Turks in a few days.
Yeah. So strip clubs are illegal out there. So it's only brothels. Yeah. And so like they did not. And so we kind of went to do the same thing. We were like, all right, we don't want none of that. We just want strippers or whatever. They did not want to dance. They wanted to.
Yeah, they don't want to do that.
They had one girl that was, they were all beautiful. But the one that was hella pretty, she was cool. She didn't really speak much English. So I was like, dance.
Right. Bailar.
Look,
they don't speak Spanish out there.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. Like, no, actually, they do speak Spanish out there. Like, they're close to the Dominican Republic, I think. I don't know the geography of it, but it's somewhere close. And so yeah, like they didn't, like they were just like, no, we don't want it. Like they literally are down.
When I was a dancer, literally when I was a stripper, there were a lot of girls who were like, I rather just sell coochie because dancing is too much work, and it is a lot of work. Like when it's a lot of work. Like honestly, it's a lot more work than I'm sure having to sleep with somebody. But
how much would we be selling it for? Like if I'm selling it for like $150 a pop, it's not worth it. I'm gonna do a little dance. I'm gonna do a little two-step.
$150 a pop is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're doing a little. I'm gonna do a little two-step.
Right. I'm gonna do a little.
I'm gonna do a little something.
Yeah. No, you're not getting in this cootie. I'm sorry, but IDK, that was my favorite trip. That turned into a long story, but continue.
No, that's funny.
What was your favorite trip?
My favorite trip was, well, I went to the DR too with my boyfriend, and that was an amazing time. It was like
when did y'all go to DR?
Probably like a year and a half ago. Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was a year and a half ago. Literally, that was the last trip before I had to cut my hair. That was the trip.
Me and
where
Chy weren't talking when she went.
Yes. I had a blast. We had a really good time. It was really like the epitome
DR is hella fun.
Yeah, and it was the epitome of like a vacation. Like it was a super sweet, like super nice hotel. Like he surprised me. We had dinner on like the beach. Like he decorated the hotel room. Like it was just really vacation vibes for sure. And I loved it. It was such a blast.
Yeah, I'm going on my first like actual vacation because like I've been on trips with guys that like I dated and dealt with, but like never just me and the guy.
Yeah,
you know, because like I'm a group trip type of girl. Like I want you to invite your friends, me to invite my friends, so that we can all have a grand ball together. Because honestly, quite frankly, like trips be too much.
See, I'm different. I get overwhelmed by multiple people, so I would rather just like I seen this thing. Yeah, I get overwhelmed a little bit. Like I don't mind it if it's just a close, intimate setting of me and my homegirls. But like if it's like men, this and that, I'm like it's just too much for me sometimes. Yeah. So it's like I don't need to do all of that.
Yeah.
So I don't mind intimate settings, but I seen this question of subject.
What?
I seen this thing on Instagram. It's kind of off subject, but kind of on subject. And it was a question. It was like this girl, she said, am I wrong for, I should have saved it, honestly. She was like, am I wrong for canceling my birthday trip with my homegirls to go with my man? And this is my answer to it. No, if nobody put forth any money. Yes, if everybody didn't put forth money. That's how I feel. Like,
I mean, I would be kind of pissed if like we planned a whole birthday trip and then you or any of my friends canceled, because like I'd be looking forward to the trip.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, wow, you're gonna cancel on all of us.
Yeah.
Like that would be annoying. I would be annoyed.
It would be annoying, but it would be like, I understand. Like,
I know,
you don't
but like,
you don't gotta spend no money.
Imagine you're like looking forward to a whole trip. You're like, oh my God, yes, like we planned
What if it's
this.
just a thought in the air and no money down?
Oh no, that doesn't matter then.
That's what I'm saying. It's a thought.
But if I'm like prepared and I started like online shopping, I'm gonna be pissed. You know, you start online shopping when you're going on a trip.
Very true. You spend more money doing the maintenance for a trip than actually like going on the trip.
If I done went and bought my carts.
Yeah.
Now I'm irritated.
I would have been like, save it for the next one, baby.
Right. He just gonna have to come with us and just pay for everything.
No, I'm telling y'all to save it for the next one.
Oh, but I'm still going. Nah, but yeah. So DR, both our favorite trips. That says something about
Punta Cana.
Oh yeah, I really do love DR. That's crazy. Well, hopefully I have fun with my man. I'm thinking I will have fun.
You will. Turks is
me and him be getting wasted together though.
I'm crying.
I'm not gonna lie. We both handle our liquor really, really well. But me and him can both drink. So I'm like, you know, I'm happy I have a boyfriend that don't be like, you're drinking too much or not. Like he just let me
shut the fuck up. Let me drink.
He just let me do me. He just let me do me.
Yeah, like I'm not drinking when I wake up in the morning. I'm drinking socially.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I'm out there with my boyfriend where he plays ball, I'm waking up drinking pretty early. Not waking up, but
you
like,
just be bored.
At 1 p.m. be like, well, I'll have a little hard cider.
I'm crying.
I be bored as hell.
You randomly do love a good hard cider.
Yeah. Kim K and Odell Beckham Jr. secret relationship.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Kim just doing her. Let her do her.
I'm not mad at Kimberly. Odell is a cool guy. I'm sure she's having fun with him.
He's a pretty man.
He's a gorgeous man. He's real cool. He's real funny.
He is?
Yeah, he's funny. He's real cool. And yeah, Kim, sit on it. Spin on it even. Do a flip for me. I'm just kidding. Nah. But yeah, what's your thoughts on it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't care. Let Kim do her. Like she's single. Like Kanye is living his best. He has a full-fledged wife. I think Kim can date whoever she wants, do whatever she wants, whenever she wants, whyever she wants. It's literally none of my concern at all. Oh wait, how old is he? Is that a thing? Are they trying to make that a thing?
I don't know. How old is he? I don't know. He grown.
He's grown. Yeah, I mean, she grown. They both got kids. Right. I feel like I wouldn't want to date anyone who doesn't have a kid, who wouldn't understand.
But like if you had a kid.
Yeah, if I had a kid, I probably wouldn't want to date anyone without them.
Honestly, I really wouldn't care. I wouldn't mind.
You need to know the love that I would have for my child comes first, maybe.
I'm probably gonna end up having kids with my man. Honestly, it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just the way.
Yeah, because you're actively getting nutted in.
Do you know that Chy, me and my boyfriend literally called Chy the other day, and I was like, sorry, I couldn't answer. I was just getting nutted in. She was like, stop nutting in her. Literally.
Y'all, behind the likes is going to be no more once she's pregnant.
No, so why would it be no more?
Spam the comments and be like,
why would it be no more? You think I can't show up somewhere once a week while I'm pregnant? That's all I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have nothing to do but sit on my ass. I mean, come on now. I'm 30 years old.
I would 1000% say keep it.
Yeah.
You can't abort at 30.
I mean, I could.
No. I mean, you can. You can do whatever you want, but...
No, I don't think I would, though.
I wouldn't.
I don't think I would.
And if my man were to tell me to abort it, I would be done. I would be done for real.
Oh, if my man told me to abort my baby?
Yeah. Well, y'all are still earlier, though. Y'all are still early, so it wouldn't be as bad. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he would do that. Honestly,
I mean, he should know what he's getting into.
I don't think he would mind having a child. Honestly, the way he leaving it in,
he's shooting up the club every day.
I think he wants.
I know,
to get
right?
low
key.
Yeah, I'm low key like looking at him side eye, like, you know, what you trying to do over here?
Trap you?
Trap me?
Run.
He is trying to trap me.
Out.
He's a great man though, honestly. So I wouldn't be mad. But anyways, another thing, hygiene. This is actually interesting because you know what? People ask this all the time, like on YouTube and like Twitter, and they'd be like, talk about hygiene and tips and tricks and all of this stuff. I do actually want to share something that I've been doing for myself for UTIs. I don't know how many people get UTIs, but I was thinking about making a TikTok video about this actually because I have finally, after 15 years, found some stuff that really has worked for me. This is like not an ad or anything. Found some stuff that really has worked for me to like prevent getting UTIs. Mm-hmm. I've always gotten UTIs. Like literally every time I have sex, I'll get a UTI. Doesn't matter if I pee, doesn't matter if I shower, doesn't matter what I do. Like it's inevitable. But so I've been taking 2 D-mannose pills. Write this down, ladies. D-mannose, 2 cranberry pills, and 1 clove pill after every time I have sex. So it is 5 pills.
Yeah.
But they're like supplements. But it's literally worked for me, and I haven't got a UTI since I've started this. Like,
oh, really? That's
yes,
good.
It's amazing. So I think that that's a great, I guess it's not technically hygiene, but it is health.
When did you find that? How did you find that? Were you on like Reddit or something?
So much research.
Yeah.
You don't even know how much research I've had to like combine advice that other people have given because, you know, some people be like, oh, D-mannose, use D-mannose, or some people just use cranberry pills. And then I found out about the clove supplement pills. And I was like, okay, well, what if I just make me a little concoction?
Yeah,
like, you know,
that's smart.
like, so that's really helped me. About the hygiene, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not a funky bitch. I'm missing my ABCC11 gene. I've talked about it many a times. I don't use deodorant. I've never really used deodorant unless it was because I was bored and it was for fun.
Yeah, she literally put on my deodorant before and was like, what's this?
Yeah, like, let's just you. But I mean, yeah, so I don't know. Just shower, wash your ass. Controversial that
What?
some people think is controversial is boric acid.
I don't mind boric acid.
Yeah, but like, what?
Remember I told you randomly that I felt like boric acid gave me BV one time?
Really?
Which was random. I was not even having sex at this moment. So like I had taken one just because I'm like after my cycle. I never take them. I was just like, I'll just put one in. I don't know.
Pop one in.
Yeah, literally just a thought in my head. I was just like, let me just pop one of these in. And literally like I was like,
You know what? It's probably because you just did it for no reason and probably threw your pH
I really don't know, but boric acid has helped with things like that in the past. I'm not really I never really get BV at all.
Right.
Like I'll get yeast infections before I get anything else. I don't get UTIs, I don't get anything like that. So I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, boric acid is great. If you're somebody who gets like yeast infections, if you feel something coming on,
yeah, they are helpful.
Yeah, you know that little tingling, you know, like something going on, pop a bori.
Yeah,
pop
I feel
a bori.
little
Do
itch.
not in your mouth. It's poisonous. And don't let your boyfriend eat your cootie cat if you popped a bori because it's also poisonous. Yeah. Which is crazy. Like I'm like, I wonder if any girl has ever like poisoned her man. Like, yeah.
No, Lindsay has remember that when I did that little thing, Lindsay has a story about Vagisil, about how she like, you know, felt a little something and she forgot she had Vagisil and a guy was eating her out and he was like, Lindsay, why is my tongue numb?
No.
That's a story she would tell, so like that's what I'm telling you.
Why is my tongue numb? Is
yes,
crazy.
It's hilarious. He was like, Lindy, I can't feel my mouth.
Nah.
But well, you called me my jacket fucking musty, but that's not true, honestly.
No, it wasn't musty.
Okay, yeah. I feel like if you can smell yourself, everyone else can. So that's a number one tip that I would do. If I can smell myself, I feel like anyone else can smell me as well.
Yeah, I don't understand.
You need to really like hone it in. I'm very keen on smells and scents too. Like I have a fucking canine nose. I'll smell some shit from like 2 miles away. Yeah. So it's like I know if anything is off with my body in general. And I went to the doctor the moment that happened, and I was like, I don't play that shit at all. And he was like, what did you do? And I was like, I took a boric acid pill. And you know what's crazy? A lot of doctors aren't fans of boric acid.
Really?
But this was also, I took this boric acid years ago. This is a story from years ago. So I took it years ago, and they weren't really keen to it then. And so I kind of was off of it for a long time, and then I went to another gynecologist, and he was, I don't know why I always have male gynecologists, and he was just like, yeah, I love boric acid. Pop that in. He was like, I don't know, something might have just happened with your body in that time. He was like, boric acid is great.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They probably have done more research on it then. But yeah.
It was controversial when I had mentioned it on Twitter because some girls are like, I'm not putting that up my coochie. You use that to kill roaches.
Yeah, that's
which
what I'm
is
saying.
true.
You do use it to kill roaches.
It's a thing that you use to kill roaches. Obviously, it's not in the capsule form. You don't drop the coochie capsules around the floor. It's like a powder. But, I mean, it's you know, one thing can be used for multiple things. It kills roaches and it kills yeast infections, babe. I don't know what else.
Fun fact: when I had my first apartment in LA, I had roaches. So I used boric acid mixed with sugar, and I put it around all.
Really?
Because the sugar sticks on the roaches' little like legs, and so it brings the boric acid and the sugar to their little roach nest, and it kills the whole like little nest, and it worked. For a little while.
Ew, I hate roaches.
So yeah, we get 2 in 1. Get some boric acid, pop them pills, put it in there.
Somebody said, when is it okay to start dating after a 3-year relationship? Immediately.
No. Whenever you feel I'm an avid believer of healing.
It's okay. It's okay immediately, but whenever you feel like it, obviously.
Yeah. I feel like you have to it's a lot of things that you learn in relationships, and I feel like going forward, there's either things that you can learn or unlearn from those relationships. And so whenever you're ready, you know, after a 3-year relationship, that's a long time though.
Yeah, 3 years is a long time, but like I feel like, I don't know, if you get out of a relationship after 3 years, just have fun for a little bit. You know, just have a little grand ball, and if going on a couple dates is gonna help you do that. If it's gonna, you know, help you get over whoever you got to get over, go ahead. So before we carry on with the episode, we just want to take a second and talk about Factor meals. We just got these in the mail. They're amazing. All you have to do is pop them in the microwave and heat them up. They're fully prepared. They have 35 different options a week. They have keto, calorie smart, vegan, and vegetarian options.
Plus more.
And they only take 2 minutes. They also have snacks and smoothies, and we are so excited for these to happen. If you guys are interested in trying out these Factor meals, please head to factormeals.com/behindthelikes50 and use code behindthelikes50 to get 50% off. That's
50% off.
That's code behindthelikes50 at factormeals.com/behindthelikes50 to get 50% off.
Yes. Fast, upscale, easy options. No prep, 100% ready.
So we asked you guys to send in your deepest, darkest secrets to Behind the Likes page, and y'all did not disappoint, y'all. There is a lot of juicy tea in here.
Oh, I see one.
I see a bunch.
Yeah. Hooked up with my best friend. She be doing that.
I don't be hooking up with no damn best friends. My uncle used to play with me, and I enjoyed it. Okay, y'all are scaring me, actually. My husband cheated, and I canceled his green card without telling him shit.
That's hilarious.
I don't even think you could do that. Are y'all lying? I tried hitting the morphine, but...
Wait, we're going too fast.
Oh, sorry.
I threw myself down the stairs when I was little and blamed my brother next to me. Okay.
I mean, that's kind of whatever. My ex-bestie told me years ago her ex gave her herpes and she ain't tell her new man. Okay.
I'm crying.
I slept with my guy best friend after years of his girlfriend, assuming we were messing around.
And you see why I say what I say.
Crazy.
No best friends. No girl best friends.
Damn. When I was 13, I hooked up with my cousin in Colombia. Yo, that's kind of gross. But I mean, hey, it's a different country. Does it really count?
No. Incest is not okay.
They do it in Alabama.
I'm crying.
I used to get fingered on the school bus in high school multiple times.
Not disappointing Rosa Parks.
Ooh. Was it in the front or the back? I'm just kidding. I like the way my fart smells. Is that really your deepest, darkest secret?
Me too, honestly.
I do too.
You ever had one you be like, all right.
I love smelling my farts. I really do.
I know. I can't believe I farted on this mic.
No, sometimes I literally... Sometimes if Orion is under the covers with me, I'll fart. But But he doesn't like the smell of my farts, so he'll get out.
Your cat, I'm crying.
Yeah, he does not like that.
First time doing anal was so messy. The worst experience ever. You know what's crazy? What? You have a nasty anal experience?
I mean,
I know about the one. You told the one where they pulled out and you had a little
a pebble on the bed.
Okay, I don't do asshole stuff at all. I don't play with my butt at all. No way, shape, or form. I don't even like finger, thumb, pinky, none of that. It was an accidental slip up one time. I don't know if it was that accidental. And I'm telling you, my life flashed before my eyes. I was literally about to faint. I went to the bathroom. I was holding my asshole. I literally was like, oh no, I don't know what's going on. I cradled the toilet because I just felt like I was going to throw up. It was horrible. It's bad. I don't see how people do anal. Like, you are a strong person.
I think I'm going to try it when I go on my vacation.
He's never done anal? Y'all have never done anal?
No, we have not. I think, has he ever done it? He said he's never done it before, so.
Good, yeah. Keep
I'm
him
just
away
turning
from the
my
ass.
little sweet man out. Trying to turn my man into a freak, y'all. Yo, why the hell? Somebody had exposed who my boyfriend is on TikTok, and some girl had commented on it and was like, oh my God, he effed my friend.
Oh. At least you know your man been out here.
I'm
just kidding. I effed two brothers in the same day. The younger one was way better. Them young ones always be knowing what they doing, low key. I'm the youngest.
I have one. I dated a man on and off for 5 years. I was in love with him, and then I met his brother and thought I was falling in love with him too.
There's something psychological in the, like, what is it that you like? It's something about a gene pool that you might be attracted to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
it could be that. It could be that. I slept with my dad's friend and he bought me my first car and my parents still don't know.
That's a win.
That is crazy. Your father would probably unalive that man.
Yeah, he would. I didn't even think of that part of it. Yeah, that would be my dad would be
met two dudes in one night, separate dates, had the second eat me out after the first one effed me.
That's just a power trip. Do you, girl? Whatever.
That is, you got a strong robo coochie, because I just can't do things like that because I will get a UTI. Literally, I cannot do
me
too.
Like that. And I don't like too many bacterias like that. That's why I've never really had a threesome. I'm like, just too many bodily fluids is just a little too much.
I've been with my boyfriend my entire life. He's my only body, and I have a secret crush on his brother. Damn, what's up with all the brothers? See, it's the genetics.
I don't know. You tell me.
It's the gene pool. It's the gene pool. It's the fucking gene pool. I had a crush on somebody's brother before that I dated. That's why she was laughing. It was a baby crush.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Nothing ever happened. I was in high school, so who cares? But anyways, I found my uncle's card and spent all the money on it and blamed it on his crackhead girlfriend.
Smart.
That's something I would do. Honestly, that's something I would do. I have a lot of dark thoughts and I struggle with not acting on them. That is very interesting. I think that's very interesting. Dark thoughts and I struggle with not acting on them. Well, what kind of dark thoughts?
Actually? Is it killing?
Is it suicidal or is it unaliving somebody else? Because, either or you should get help. But people who have thoughts of unaliving people actually do scare me. I've never had a thought that I want to kill somebody. I thought about wanting to kill myself, but not other people.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
I just caught me off guard.
No sympathy?
It caught me off guard. No, I've been around before for those things with you, so I know.
You wanted to slit your wrists.
I was like, God, please, no. But I've never had either one of those thoughts, honestly. You know what's funny? When I was, they have like the little therapy session, and they like the therapist getting to know you. Mm-hmm. They ask those questions. Mm-hmm. It's like the little whatever, I guess, consultation.
Yeah.
And I was just like, honestly, no, I've never in my life had those thoughts.
That's so good.
Yeah, I've really never thought that. I'm like, but there have been times where I was on birth control and I was like, I'm gonna kill everybody here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's just because I'm angry and birth control just made me psychotic.
Well, now you scare me because I would rather you be suicidal.
Really? Yeah, no.
Oh, damn. I don't think we can even talk about this on freaking YouTube.
Yeah.
We got to chill with that.
How about y'all tell us your deepest, darkest secrets? I don't really have any. I'm such an open book.
My deepest, darkest secret. Do you have one?
No. You know what's funny? I thought about this. If I were to ever die and they'd be like, what's your deepest, darkest secret? Like if it's like an afterlife situation. Yeah, and it's just like an afterlife situation or something. I don't have anything that crazy.
I mean, do I have anything crazy? No. I feel like I tell my business too much, But let's just
Wait, do not say my name. I once let my cousin give me head when I was in high school.
What's up with y'all and y'all cousins? Like, I understand, like, when you were younger and used to play house or whatever, but, like, even then. I used to have a cousin a girl cousin who used to try to, like, feel on me.
How old was she?
She was a little older than me.
Okay, yeah. I do have a secret.
What?
A deep one.
What? And you can't edit it out.
Yeah, I was just about to say, actually, I can't.
You can't say it?
Yeah, no, I can't.
Damn. Well, you'll be telling me after the pod.
No, it's nothing that crazy. It is when you think about it. When I was younger, my sister tried to make me have sex with this neighborhood boy.
Cynthia,
who was the same age as me.
Cynthia is watching this. How old were you?
We were like really young, and like her best friend. This is actually a little fucked up. I don't know if I should talk about this.
That's not good, Sean.
I know her best friend they were the same age, and her best friend had a little brother who was the same age as me, and we were like little best friends.
Okay, we are not dolls. You're not about to set us up to have a sex date. Like, what the hell? What the hell? That's insane.
Yeah, actually, I'm traumatized from that. I'm really not at home.
Well, it didn't happen. So.
That is a very deep, dark secret, though. That is something I remember him like, and he told, and I have 4 older sisters. I know not to tell on nothing,
right?
Or I'll get my ass beat. Ended up getting my ass beat anyways because he told his mom that like nothing happened, but they were like, y'all should just do it. They were like, y'all should get pregnant so we can be literally
pregnant.
They were stupid little kids. Like we were all really young.
And well, kids do dumb little stuff like that all the time.
I know. Actually, I'm sweating from saying that. Maybe
maybe you are traumatized. No. Okay. A question: would you carry a baby for your best friend if they couldn't carry babies?
I would.
You're stronger than me because I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. Like, if it was, like, life or death, and I'm like, I'm at that age where that's past, so it'll never happen. So I could strongly say, yeah.
I just know that I'm going to get stretch marks really bad when I'm pregnant, and I'm not doing that for anybody else.
I don't really think I'll get stretch marks that bad.
Really? Did your mom?
No. My mom didn't even, like, gain much weight until the 5th child.
Really? Mm-hmm. My mom got stretch marks bad, and I've been pregnant before, and I still have stretch marks on my boob from being pregnant, and I was only like a month and some change.
You know what's crazy? I got really big too.
No, I was like 2 months pregnant. Actually, I was like 2 months. It was like 8 weeks, 8, 9. I don't know.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, because both of our cycles are irregular, so you really just don't be knowing.
Yeah, no. Let's chat about your first time having sex. Virginity story.
Yeah.
My virginity story is not that crazy. I had a little boyfriend. He was playing with my Virginity for like I don't know, a month. And then like everybody around was like, oh yeah, you guys are going to have SCX next. And I was like, absolutely not. I was terrified to lose my virginity. Even got my period extremely, extremely late. So I lost my virginity very late. And one day my mom was at work and we finally just did it. And it was done. And it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't as scary as I thought. I played sports my whole life. I didn't have like a cherry or whatever.
Me neither.
So, yeah.
Mine
wasn't that serious.
Mine was with it was my first serious boyfriend. We were together for like 3 years. Mm-hmm. So you know what's crazy? He was very popular in Louisiana. Like he was very popular in high school. Like he was known. Mm-hmm. And so like everybody knew him from all the different schools. He was just, he played football. He was just extremely popular. And one of my homegirls, like one of my best friends actually from Louisiana, was like, do not have sex with this boy.
Really?
Yeah. And like, but at the same sense, I was like, I'm going to have sex with him. So she gave me like a whole little playlist, like a whole like playlist. Because I'm like, I love him. This is going to be my first and last. Like, because I wanted to be like my mom.
You really thought that you were going to have sex with one person your whole life?
Yes, I really thought that. I really
so
was
funny.
like, because, I'm like, this is going to be my first and my last boyfriend. I don't want anything else. And so I
wonder where that boy is now.
Literally, probably like 5 baby mamas later. Yeah, like 3, 4, 5, probably. Yeah, around that. Yeah, which is crazy. I would never want to even go back there, go experience. Like, I don't want no parts of that life.
Oh my God.
I dodged multiple bullets. But, no disrespect to him. But yeah, so I made, like, he was obviously doing the same thing. You know how they always warm it up for like a month or two? You just be finger banging for like 2 months until you round up to it.
We were like dry humping too.
Yeah. Remember I told you about that time my dad caught me dry humping the boyfriend before that? And he was like, what the F y'all doing? And just walked out.
I would be, honestly, if I caught my kid doing something like that, I would just be too awkward to say anything.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
yeah, it was very awkward after that. And I don't know if he ever even told my mom. My mom's obviously watching it now. Please, sometimes you
don't need to watch every
Yeah,
episode.
you know what I'm saying? Actually, Cynthia, just don't comment on it. But yeah, so I lost my virginity to Speechless by Beyonce.
Of course it's Beyonce. Look, there's the Beyonce mention this episode.
But it was nothing spectacular that much. Like my cherry didn't pop. I mean, I think obviously it did, but like I had no blood. So I thought something was wrong. And then what scarred me for life?
What?
This is actually my deepest, darkest secret.
Okay, what?
He told me that I didn't feel like a virgin.
No.
Right? And then
he said this little pussy loose.
Exactly, right? He said so for the longest I was like, I have the loosest vagina in the world.
Really?
Yeah, so he was like,
he was just probably trying to freaking mind fuck you and be like, have you done anything with anybody
Yeah,
else?
so no, he said that he didn't believe I was a virgin. Mm-hmm. And so I guess because I was 17, so he was like, he didn't say that I didn't feel like it. He said he didn't believe I was a virgin. Mm. So in my mind, I took that as,
right.
So I guess I don't feel like a virgin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, because I've read stories about it was the tightest thing in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like breaking it or whatever. So I'm like, that's how I took it. So, and he was like, the only reason I knew you were a virgin is because how you started acting afterwards. And I was like, yeah, I would never be with him. Actually, f*** him.
What, you was acting crazy?
Yeah, this is my first boyfriend.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And then like
But you were not crazy. You weren't acting crazy before?
Not really, no. But I'm like I lose my virginity, you my man for life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I tell you one time, oh my God, I was so stupid at 17. I remember like after, I was probably like 18. He had like a hickey on his neck. I was very green in this relationship.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, what is this hickey from? Mm-hmm. And he was like, me and my homegirl was just wrestling. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I stayed with him.
I remember when my ex was cheating on me, I saw a hickey, but it was like in the back of his neck, like damn near in his hairline. And I was like,
not him getting beat from the back.
Right. I was like, what is that? Like,
yeah.
I was like, is that a hickey? And he was like, no, it's a bug bite. Now, obviously, I know he was cheating on me with this raggedy girl who actually just got arrested in Las Vegas for prostitution and drugging a man.
You're lying.
No, karma for me always comes back.
And you know what's crazy? The girl that, oh, excuse me, sorry. Hygiene, don't burp, ladies. Honestly, I don't even fart. I toot. I think that sounds cuter.
Tootie.
Tooting is cute. I whisper in my panties like a little angel.
A whisper in my panties.
Okay, but anyways, but the girl. So my first boyfriend, went official with another girl. And he just thought she was just the hottest shit. Like, at 19, this is a girl that I walked in on. I walked in on. They were just in the bed chilling, like, vibing. And, like, I beat both of them up. And now she is a single mother.
Why do you have to say that?
I was just saying, I remember we would be going back and forth on Facebook.
He's the baby daddy?
Yes, he's the baby daddy.
Oh.
That's why. But it was like, I remember we used to go back and forth, and like you thought you like had just stole some hot shit from me, and I'm like, no, it was just a little fart. It wasn't even no hot shit. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
that's crazy. And it's her baby daddy. That's her baby daddy.
Yeah, and and the kid, I think,
did they have kids when they were young still?
Yeah, and the kid, and honestly, no disrespect, because I don't care at all.
I was so obsessed with like my first my first boyfriend who I lost my virginity to cheated on me with like a midget. Yes.
No, a little person.
I'm sorry, a little person. That's rude. I'm learning. She was technically by law she was a little person, but she wasn't like a.
She was like 4'8".
Yeah, she didn't look funny though. Like no offense to little people, but she didn't look like dwarfism. Yeah, I don't know what the proper term is, so I apologize. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but yeah, cheated on me with a little person, and then whatever. Then I got another boyfriend who I was like completely enamored by. He was a hood booger, brought guns to school, thought he was so cool, blah blah blah. And I was younger than him a little bit, and all the older girls were so obsessed with him, and they would just like pick at me and like be mean to me because of him. Like they were obsessed with him, and they knew I was his little girlfriend. Like Yeah. So it was one of those.
Did you ever in high school have like an older boyfriend that now as an adult you realize was a pedophile?
Yes.
Me too.
I did.
15 and 16, 23 years old.
23 years old.
Why is it always 23?
He helped me learn how to drive. He was in and out of jail. He was a weirdo.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? If you never... Well, I mean, he never touched me. He never did anything to me. And we had sex one time, after my first boyfriend, one time, and in the middle of it, I started crying because I was still obsessed with my first boyfriend, and I was like, I'm 18 now. I was like 19 now at the time, 19 or 21 of it, and we had sex. Like, it was like for like 2 minutes, and I started crying, and I know he was probably like, I've been waiting for this bitch since I was 15 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I started crying, and because we stopped talking while I was
have to see this first boy. I have to see him, who you lost your virginity to.
I'll show you. I have to like find him. I guess.
No, you can show me after. You don't have to show me right now.
Yeah.
We got to wrap this up anyways.
Oh yeah, so we do have to wrap it up. Yes, but yeah.
We do. I know this episode was all over the place, guys, but thank you guys for rocking with us and sticking with us. Please check out the Patreon. We are going to have a bunch of content from New Orleans up there. And we might even throw something on the YouTube for you just because this has been kind of all over the place. It's really hard to film a week in advance. We can't talk about the current topics because we already talked about them yesterday. But we love you guys. Thank you for supporting us. Also, our merch is coming at the end of this month. We just had our merch photo shoot today.
Oh, so cute. Oh, we did do that.
Yes, we had our merch photo shoot today. So it went really well. We've been super busy today. We're about to go home, pack, and go to New Orleans. But by the time you watch this, we're already going to be back.
Yes.
So thank you guys for rocking with us.
Love you. Bye.